No freaking way, dude. No way. The Miami Hurricane. I'm trying not to talk too loud because people are sleeping and I'm in the condo. But the freaking Miami Hurricanes with the craziest comeback I have ever seen. This is almost, if not better than it was last weekend's Virginia Tech. They, oh my God. Now, in my preview, right? Before I go any further, in my preview, I called I predicted they were going to lose this game against Cal because they're out west, which is true, and will it be enough against them? Well, apparently they had some adversary to get back because the Hurricanes and would it actually show? No. So I'm gonna have to do the math. I'm gonna have to do the math as we go along. But the you know what? I gotta tell you the truth. I don't know where to begin. I don't know where to begin. Just to give you an idea how tired I am and what time is it. Here, look. There's a city, 2:42 a.m. A.m. If you think I'm joking, well, I opened the window. See the window's curtains? I opened it. No light. And even if it is 2:42 p.m. on October 6th, I'll be watching a Dolphins game. But here I am, 2:42 a.m. talking to you guys and talking about this masterpiece of the game. Hey, Cal, you know all those things and the that you do? Well, here's my response. So let's go over this. Let us go over this game. Our first possession, it starts off with a punt possession. We only got one first down out of this with Damian Martinez running the football. Then Cam Ward passing to Jacoby George for 7 yards. Second and 3, Samuel Brown only catches it for 1 yard from Cam Ward. Third and losing a yard, and then Cam Ward getting sacked by Butchman and Nate Burrell to back them up 9 yards. And we had to punt the football. However, good response. Ruben Bain is back. Welcome back, Ruben Bain. He hasn't been seen since the Florida game. And the defense has been well known, has been made its mark. It would be a 3-and-out. Fernando Mendoza. This quarterback is from Miami. What he would have loved anything more than anything in the world is a revenge against his own city. And let's see what happens. So it's a 3-and-out for Cal. Then the next possession for the Hurricanes, it starts off pretty good. It started off on our own 37 with Mark Fletcher's 28 yards all the way to California's 35. The very next play, another a pass to Restrepo for 18 yards. That's good for the Miami's first. First and 10 now. First, Fletcher goes up for 8 yards. Second and 2. Fletcher goes up for 6 more yards. First and goal. Fletcher takes it all the way for a touchdown. 7-0 Canes to start us off. Awesome. And then things kind of turn for the worse from here on out, folks. Cal has figured us out, and mind you this, we're the number 8. We're the number 8 team in the nation right now. Alabama lost, Tennessee lost, Michigan lost. So there was already quite a few upsets. There were already quite a few upsets in this tonight. So we were kind of fearing that we were probably going to be next because after this possession, we kind of got ourselves into some trouble. So Ott runs for 3 yards, 2nd and 7, incomplete pass. 3rd and 7, pass complete to Mikey Matthews for 14 yards all the way to the California 28. And you know that they could have stopped him there, but the missed tackles, they got to work on the missed tackles. Just saying. 1st and 10, incomplete. 2nd and 10, pass complete to Corey Dykes for 15 yards. That goes up for the first down. Um, let me put the brightness up because I can't really see. Javion Thomas, nothing. 2nd and 10, Mendoza passing complete to Jack Endries to the house. Yeah, wow. Touchdown pass, 57 yards. That ties the game. By the way, every PAT they kick, it's all good. So nothing to comment, nothing extra to comment on that. Next up, we got Miami to try to respond. Martinez goes up for 3 yards. Cam Ward himself goes up for 5. 3rd and 2, Martinez goes up for 3 yards. That's good for the first. And then Cam Ward pass complete to St. Brown for 21 yards at the 38. Good stuff there. 21 yards, very good stuff. But Jacoby George did not do himself any favor. He got himself into some trouble and got himself an unsportsmanlike conduct that backs him up all the way back at the 47-yard line for the Hurricanes. So they have to try again. Pass complete to Damian Martinez for 7 yards. 2nd and 3, pass is incomplete. 3rd and 3, Jordan Lyle goes up a yard for just a yard to 4th and 2. That ends the first quarter. 4th and 2 now. Cam Ward pass complete to Elijah Royal. However, a pretty darn good tackle to stop them at the California 44. California looking to respond. The first play of their drive is a pass complete to Tron Grizel for 51 yards. You gotta have better coverage than that, bro, because this is not it. It's not it. Not it. I'm just telling you, it's not it. Ott for no gain, 2nd and goal. Ott for 5 yards, touchdown. Now California takes the lead 14-7. Cam Ward would respond with just a field goal. How did they get the field goal? Mark Fletcher goes up for 8 yards. 2nd and 2, Cam Ward pass complete to Isaiah Horton for 16 yards. That's pretty good. 1st and 10, pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10, Mark Fletcher goes up for 4 yards. 3rd and 6, pass complete to Isaiah Horton for 9 yards. That's good for the first. 1st and 10, 1st and 10, Jacoby George rushing it, trying to do a little bit of a sweep, losing 3 yards. However, there will be a personal foul for a late hit on California. So that gives us the first at the 28. Pretty good. Martinez losing 2 yards, 2nd and 12, and 3rd and 12, incomplete. So Borregales has to settle for a field goal, which is a 46-yarder, and he connects it. It will be a 10-14 game so far. Next possession, Fernando Mendoza goes up himself for 5 yards. 2nd and 5, Ott for 4 yards. 3rd and 1, pass incomplete. 4th and 1. Now there was what were they going to do? Are they going to go for it, or are they going to draw us offside? So Cristobal calls us a timeout, and at that time I thought that was a good idea to call a timeout, but that killed us. That timeout turned out to be really bad because that at the very next play after the timeout, Mendoza finds a wide open Ott for 66 to the house. I don't know what's going on. What kind of a defense was that? 66 yards. And just like that, we were down 21-10. Anyway, okay, sorry about that. Let's continue. So, the next, excuse me. So the next possession, how does the Hurricanes respond? So Jordan Lyle rushing for 3 yards, 2nd and 7. Cam Ward passing it to Jacoby George for 6. 3rd and 1, Damon Martinez goes up for 11 yards. That's good for the first. First down, Martinez goes up for 3, 2nd and 7. With no protection whatsoever for Cam Ward, he gets sacked by Xavier Carlton for 2 yards. 39. They call timeout, and then the next play, incomplete. Cam Ward was not settling right. 4th and 9. Well, it is a punt. Miami gets called for a personal foul, so that did not do them any favor. Mendoza for 2 yards, and then pass complete to Injuries for 1 yard, and Hunter for 3 yards. It's a 3 and out for California, so that's not bad at all. Cam Ward passing it to Restrepo for 14 yards. 1st and 10. Mark Fletcher for 11 yards. Another first down, so that's pretty good. So Cam Ward after that responding with Isaiah Horton 6-yard pass. 2nd and 4. Cam Ward passing Jacoby George for 5 yards. First down. Going to trying to get up for 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Cam Ward gets sacked. 18-yard loss by Nate Burrell, which would be a 3rd and 25. Miami calls their last timeout and can't find a receiver, and then take the knee, and that's halftime. Halftime score would be 21-10. 21-10. Not good. So we're already in shambles. Now we're down by 11 points at the half. California starts the second half with 3 and outs. 3 and outs because there was a defense and a sack for a loss of 9 from Simeon Barrow Jr. But the very next play, our first pass of the 3rd quarter, was a pick 6. Noel Williams for 40 yards. Now it's 28-10. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Who are you passing it to? Why didn't you throw it out of bounds? It's beyond me. And then, of course, the next drive, they didn't do anything with it. They only get 1 first down from a 26-yard pass to Jacoby George. But since then, nothing. See, I feel like majority of the game, especially in the second half, or even the first half, that when they march down the field, it seems promising, but they just end up not doing anything. And I'll give credit where credit's due. Their head coach can play call. We were being outcoached. We were being outcoached. But this time, it was more than that. So we just couldn't do anything. And then of course, this happened. So incomplete. Thomas losing 5 yards. Oh, promising, right? But 3rd and 15, Mendoza pass complete to Javion Thomas for 56 yards, all the way at the Miami 29. Mendoza pass complete to Hendricks for 20 yards. And then Chandler Rogers goes up for 9 yards for a touchdown. Great. By this point, we were down 25 points. 35 minus 10 equals 25. Unbelievable. And I'm thinking, just pack it up. Let's just go back to these and regroup. Well, Cam Ward didn't want to do that. He wants to make this incredible comeback. Did he do it? Next possession, Hurricanes respond with this. Cam Ward pass complete to Elijah Arroyo for 8 yards. 2nd and 2. David Martinez rushing it for 5 yards. Cam Ward incomplete. 2nd and 10. Cam Ward David Martinez goes over 5 yards. 3rd and 5. Pass complete to Jacoby George for 15 yards. That's good for the first 2 straight plays. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. This time it was a completed pass to Samuel Brown for just 7 yards. Now fourth down. 4th down and 3. They have to go for it. They have to do it. And this time, Cam Ward passes to Isaiah Horton for 5 yards. It was 4th-3, so that means first down. Good. 1st and 10 at the California 30. Cam Ward pass complete to Samuel Brown for 16 yards. That gives him the first, and then pass complete to Martinez for 13 yards at the 1. That could have been a touchdown, but the very next play didn't matter because that goes up for a touchdown. Like, cool. Cool. However, they let it go for 2. And I'm like, why? To be down by, what is it? I forgot how many points it was. It might have been 17. It might have been 17 points. But they got the 2-point conversion. He passed it to Restrepo, and now it's 38-18. So that's nice. I'm sorry. I've been trying to keep quiet. But California, what do they do here? Jonathan Brady goes up for 20 yards. First and 10. Mendoza rushing for 22 yards. 1st down. Losing 2 yards. 2nd and 12. Chandler Rogers. Their backup QB to try to do a little wildcat, but he passed to for 12 yards. 1st and 10. Callaway rushing for a yard. That ends the 3rd quarter. We go to the 4th. 2nd and 9. Chandler Rogers rushing for 2 yards. 3rd and 7. Passing complete. Chandler Rogers been QB in this possession. Ryan Coe for 37-yard field goal is good. So we're down by 20. Oh, excuse me. Next up, Hurricanes with 11 plays. Incomplete start off. 2nd and 10. Cam Ward pass complete to Restrepo for 21 yards. Restrepo, man. Oh, man. He's going to the NFL. I think we all knew this, right? I think he's going to the NFL. There'll be offensive hold on Miami that backs him up 10 yards. 1st and 20 now. Cam Ward rushing for 15 yards. 2nd and 5. Fletcher for 4 yards. 3rd and 1. Passes complete to Riley Williams for no gain. 4th and 1. Illegal motion on Elijah Arroyo back at the 50. Then California calls a timeout in 4th and 6. Cam Ward passes to Restrepo for 7 yards. That gives him the first down. Let's go. Excuse me. Cam Ward next passing to Elijah Lofton for 24 yards. But penalty on Miami. If penalty on Miami for a substitution infraction. So that sucked, but it was declined. That's weird. 1st and 10 at the 6 now. Cam Ward pass complete to Rochelle for 13 yards. That's a penalty. There will be a penalty on California for unnecessary roughness. First down, 1st and goal now. Incomplete. 2nd and goal. Incomplete to Riley Williams. 3rd and goal. Offensive pass interference that backs him up all the way to the 18. But next play, and the darts pass to Isaiah Horton for 18 yards for a touchdown to make it 38-25. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I don't know where my water bottle is. Give me a second. Alright, I apologize for the cut. I had to go grab a water bottle. Apparently, the cold won't seem to go away, so I've been coughing. I think I'll be okay, though. Anyway, next possession, California. They didn't do much. They only got one first down out of all this. Passing complete, losing a yard. California delayed game, and then 3rd and 16, they sacked them for a loss for 7 yards. However, face mask, that was stupid of you to do that. First off, why would you high tackle? You can low tackle him down, and then he gets down. Javion Thomas rushing for 3 yards. No gain next. And 3rd and 7, Mendoza gets sacked again, this time by Ruben Bain, losing 4 yards. Awesome stuff. They had to punt the football back. Next possession, Miami Hurricanes. Cam Ward, pass complete to Isaiah Horton for 13 yards. Good start. California calls a timeout. 2 straight incomplete passes. 3rd and 10. Offside, they accepted it. That's a good idea. And then Cam Ward threw an incomplete pass to Restrepo. I thought Restrepo would have had that one. And then false start. Yada, yada, yada. And then 4th and 10, they elected to go for it, which as they should. And Cam Ward throws a dart to Restrepo, and at 13 yards, he gets it. 4th down conversion. Wow. That's awesome. 1st and 10. Cam Ward pass complete. David Martinez for 9 yards. 2nd and 1. Cam Ward pass complete to Horton for 2 yards. That gives them the first down. 1st and 10. Cam Ward pass complete to Horton for 9 yards. And then 2nd and 1 at the 24. Cam Ward rushing it all the way up himself for a touchdown. 38-32. We were down 25 points. And then just like that, we were down by 6. And the next possession, Javion Thomas rushing for 19 yards. And I'm thinking, yeah, this is all for nothing. However, the defense stepped up. They stepped up, stopping Javion Thomas. And then stopping Fernando Mendoza for 4 yards. And then the referees decided to look at the situation, and they were looking at see if there was a targeting call, if there was targeting involved. Now remember, in the rule book, it has to be deliberate and intentional, and the receiver or the quarterback or any offensive player has to be defenseless. Mendoza does not appear like he was defenseless. He did lunge down to try to be ready for the absorption of the hit, and it just so happened that it was a hit-to-head, which, yeah, you can make a case for it, but it was not deliberate. So the call stood, and I think it's a good call. Anyway, a huge drive for the Hurricanes. There's 1 minute and 28 seconds left. They're at their own 8-yard line. They have to make a play. And the first play at the Miami 8 was a 77-yard pass to Restrepo. He almost took it all the way. He almost took it all the way to the end zone. And he was stopped at the 15. I fucking love Xavier Restrepo. I do. I really do. Our best receiver you could ask for. 1st and 10, pass complete to Isaiah Horton for 5 yards after that. By the way, we were at the Miami 8. We made it all the way to the California 15. So, next play, you got California 10, 2nd and 5. Passing it to Isaiah Horton. That would give him the first. However, Isaiah Horton kind of lost composure. He kicks somebody as he was on the ground. That caused him to get on sportsmanlike conduct. So we're back at the 25 now. Nobody's fault but his. So 2nd and 20, incomplete. Samuel Brown, 3rd and 20. Passing it, Cam Ward decided to pass it to Damian Martinez for 22 yards. And they were looking at Cam Ward to see if he was on a line of scrimmage before making the pass, which was be illegal pass or illegal forward pass. And it turned out to be good. Goal stand. So a wild sequence there. First down, I don't know why you run the ball. I don't know why. So 2nd and goal, Miami calls timeout. The very next play, which I did a reaction video of it because I want people to believe me when I watched it at midnight over at 2 a.m. But Cam Ward passed it to Elijah Royal for a touchdown, and the Hurricanes take the lead 39-38. 39-38. That alone was impressive enough, man. It really is. One final defensive stop against California. We have to do it here. And we got it done. Mendoza could not find anybody. Either was overthrown or was underthrown, but nobody could be able to catch the football. And it goes to 4th down. You have to make a play. And then Mendoza trying to pass it to, I forgot who it was, but Magua picks him off. And that's the ball game. There will be an unsportsmanlike conduct, but that was after the interception. And the team finally decided to take the knee, which was a good idea. First of all, you should always take the knee. So that's your final score. 39-38. I mean, where is it? I lost it. Here it is. This is from ESPN. Look at this. I mean, holy shit, man. So, now, wow, that's frozen. Team stats. But we look at first downs. 30 first downs for the Hurricanes. 13 for Cal because all the big plays that they keep doing. 575 yards in total for the Hurricanes. 575. California, 370. In passing wise, 437 for the Hurricanes, 297 for Cal, 138 for the Canes. They had 7. California 73. Both teams turned the ball over from the interception. One of them was a pick. One of them was a pick six. The other one was the game ender. And then when we look at the box score, Cam Ward, obviously as good as he is still amazing. 3 rushing touchdowns from Fletcher, Martinez, and Ward himself. Cam Ward also has 2 touchdown passes, and he got picked off. Mendoza gets 2, also it's the same thing, 2 touchdown passes, and he gets picked off. That was the game sealer. They got 2 rushing touchdowns from Janet Rogers and Ott. Like I said, Receiving, 2 receivers, Elijah Royal, which was a tight end, and Isaiah Horton. For them, they got Andries, and Ott. No fumbles in the game. Magua picks off Mendoza, and Noah Williams picks off Ward for a pick 6. So that's everything right there, folks. Before I end things off, let's quickly mention other teams that fall in the top 10. We're talking top 10 now. So, obviously, we survived somehow, some way. Georgia, of course, wins. Ohio State, of course, wins. Missouri got destroyed. They were number 19. They got destroyed by Texas A&M. Whoops. Ole Miss, not much kind. But how about Alabama, man? Alabama lose to Vanderbilt 40-35. That's insane, man. I think the more shock was Tennessee losing to Arkansas. That's wild, man. And then you got Michigan losing to Washington. You know, the NCAA championship rematch. That's wild. And then USC. I know they're not the top 10, but USC losing to Minnesota, man. That's insane. So what does that mean for the Hurricanes since we survived the comeback? Or we came back? And what does that mean? Will it mean that we finally go up the ranking more? I hope so, man. I hope so. Anyway, their next game is in 2 weeks. Just like into Miami. Wow. Both teams are on a bye week next week. So, regarding the Miami Hurricanes, I will say so long for 2 weeks. Let us enjoy this right now, folks. Let us enjoy. And I'm ready to call it right here. Look what time is it right now from all talking to you guys. 3:18 a.m. By the time this video uploads, it's probably gonna be 4 o'clock in the morning. So, okay, I'm gonna go. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe our content, because Miami TV hears you back, and when he does, he'll be right there with the entertainment you deserve. Again, I apologize for whispering and talking quiet because I don't want to wake people up. So anyway, guys, that's gonna do it. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a Dolphins preview. Good night, and let's go, Canes. Let's go.